Okay, I was watching a video. It's Alex Taylor Rides, I think it is. Well, it's her dad that's starting his YouTube channel. So he said the way you start your videos out, because he's doing research on it, is that you say your name and tell you guys what they're going to be doing or working on. So here goes. So my name's John. So I've always been working on a 1972 Camaro that I purchased, I'm going to say 14 years ago. So I redone most of the body. The only thing original on it is just the hood or the roof. That's the only thing original on it, on the body. So, and then it started with a small block 355. Now I have a LS in it. So, and you see me working on the hood. So I want to flip it around. I think I got the hood figured out. So I'm hoping anyway. I don't know if I can still run the hood because I think the intake's probably going to hit it. But I'm stopping messing with the hood. It's just too dusty in here, and I'll just wait till it warms up so I can take this outside. I'll finish it up out there where I can sand it, and then dust won't get in here. And I'll show you the hood now. So this is it after I ended up cutting and trying to mold it to where it fits down the sides and back up. So that cutting wheel, and there's a paddle down here. If you guys ever use these paddles, these metal door paddles, I use them for my doors and stuff. Man, they work fabulous. You can stick it in, you can pry it up. They work good. I learned that from a body guy. But those are in there to prop this up where I need it. So that's where the hood's going to actually ride. So if I pop these out, the hood falls too far down. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some Zeus's and weld some bars that come up. So that's going to hold it where it needs to be in place. The big gap you see in here, I'll fill that in. I'll get that taken care of when the time comes. But see how tight it is? See how the gap is through here? Looks good, looks good, looks good. And then it just gets real big. So I think that's where this thing was sitting outside, and the way he had it sitting or something, the nose kind of went that way. So anyway, because you can see the gap here, and then it starts just getting bigger and bigger. But anyway, it's used. Okay, we already been through all that. So I took this little thing here. So I put it down in here. So that's my little groove right here. So if I take it on the original hood, and you can see the difference of almost just the reforming of it. Just that little tad bit I had to do. So I mean, still a lot. And you can imagine me trying to, you can't, once this is molded, you can't sit there and bend this to where you need it. So that's basically what I was working with. Just that little gap. So what it is this corner is more or less just more straight down. So then when you put this straight down, it distorts here. This needed to come down, so I think I got it. So if you look, now I didn't spread I just spread it on. I didn't try to get it real smooth or nothing, just spread it on. But you can see that one right there. That's the one I was having troubles with, because that here was so far down, and that thing was sticking up about that high. So there's a big gap in it, about like that much. So I got that right. This here, and if you've seen the previous videos, this corner piece was sticking way up here, like way up. So that's flat. I cut it straight down through here, got it to kick down. So, but if you look, I mean, I can deal with that. Just that little piece, you know, just that little much, you know, about that little bit. But yeah, that there, I can deal with that. But you look, I mean, that's up high, but I ain't worried about it. So if you come all the way around, still good, still good. See, none of this was lining up, nothing. So that's all good. It's still high here, but so then if you take it, flip it back around and look at that. And that one was deep down in there too, big gap. So I can deal with all that. It's still got a gap down here, but I'll fill all that in. So, like I said, I never done this stuff before, but I'm telling you, if you just do it and put your mind to it, you can get it. So we'll see. That was the easy part. The hard part for me is to sand this down, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip it over, and then I'm gonna get fiberglass. I don't know if they call it matting or something, but fiberglass matting with resin, and I'll stick it down through there on the strips all the way down, and then roll it and get all the air bubbles out of it, and do it that way on the back end, on the underneath side. So I done it this way just to hold it, and then I'll flip it over and redo it on the other end. I guess the right way, or the better way, I guess. So that's what I'm going to do. So don't think I'm just going to keep doing all this, or the Dynaglass, or Dynabondo, whatever they call it nowadays. So that's what I'm going to do. And you guys can say, oh, that's the cheap shit. Yeah, short strand fiberglass Bondo. So hey, could be the cheap. It worked for me. So that's taken care of. Like I said, I'll wait for it to get warm. Now I'm gonna mess with it then, because this is just getting too damn dusty in here. I've been trying to blow everything out as I'm blowing. I got my fan up here in the corner going. So that's out of a furnace. So anybody got an old furnace, turn it into your little blower fan. But I'll kick that on, and hopefully it pushes most of it outside. So I told you that I was going to start on the motor, so I ordered my rings. I put Hastings in my small block. Didn't have any problems with them, so I went back to them. So I did get those. The bearings that I seen that come out of this was Clevitt. So I ordered those. Those are going to be coming. So I got a ring cutter somewhere out here. I forget where, but I need to start on that, get going on that, and start cutting those up. Get them down in the block. And the block's been sitting in here getting dusty, so I think when it warms up, I'm gonna take it outside and douse it down with the water hose, get everything clean on it, blow it all off, and get it back in here. I'm gonna clean the pistons up. And I got the pistons over here. So I need to get all these cleaned back up. So they're not too bad. They ain't even bad for, I think, 3 years. So that's not bad at all. But I'll get all those cleaned up. Get those taken care of. That is a lot of wear on the side skirts, though. But hey, I'm only trying to get a couple more years out of this motor, and that's it. Because I want to go turbo bad, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna quit talking about that. So I get that cleaned up. The crank is, I think it's Oh, it's down there in the box. I do have an extra crank. I think I'm going to look at that one, see if it's in what kind of shape it's. Think of that. I'm going to try to see if I can use that crank, because I had when I bought the motor, I had a guy gave me 2 cranks for it, and he said the other one's in good condition. So that other one, not saying it has wear, not saying it has anything. It's just we're going to see which one's better. So that one, that crank over there has probably got 30 passes, where that one doesn't have any passes. So I'll probably use that one over there if it's in good shape. They're both 24, not 58. So everybody knows what that is when you say LS. And I think it's the tooth, 24 tooth and 58 tooth, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, I could be. So I've been trying to get a parts washer off Marketplace, but seems like every person out there you message, they don't message you back. They do at first, and then you never hear from them. So I don't know what's going on. I can go get one for like $100, and I think it's 53 minutes away, something like that. So, but is it worth it to do it that way, or just pay the extra? I think an extra 120 for a new one, local. So I don't know. But I want to get a parts washer so I can wash the parts as I go. I think it'd be better that way. Do I have the space in the garage? Hell no, but that's what I'm going to do. It's cluttered out here enough because I've just been buying stuff, accumulating things over the years, and you just outgrow your area. And that's what I've been doing. So anyway, that's it. I need to get the block back in so I can determine where the radiator goes. Once I get the radiator figured out, then I'm going to get a... By the way, before I say this, does anybody... I bought that electric water pump, brand new. It's 55 gallons per minute. I hook it directly up to a battery. Positive to positive, negative to negative. And it just seems like it doesn't run the way it should. Now, I see like on there's a street racing channel, but it's not that one. It's two Gen, I think. He's building a truck. It's kids live over in Ohio, and boy, I've been entering all kinds of things trying to win one of their cars. But he's got the water pump I want to buy. I think it's called a Craig's Craigie, something like that. And it's got a water manifold. But I'm wanting to know about that one, because I seen him hooking everything up, and he's got everything run on relays. So is that what I'm doing wrong? I shouldn't hook it direct from the battery to that. Should I put a relay somewhere down in the system? Does that give it more voltage? Does that make it go quicker or something? I don't know. So that's my dilemma. I looked and now the instructions say just hook it straight, but I always see everybody else going through relays. Now, is that just a safety precaution? Is what I'm thinking, you know, so it doesn't fry the pump. It just fries the relay like a fuse. But I had a fuse in the system, you know, going to it. So just let me know. I know Jeff, he'll comment back, but and that's it. So still going. So I need probably, you know, I got that light here. That one, this one. I buy all these ones all the time, so bought that one too, to lighten this up. I just bought another one. They had these at Sam's Club for 20 bucks. I just snagged one, so I'll try to get more lighting in here, but I'm not trying to do too much. That one over there needs new bulbs. That one's still going strong. Anyway, like and subscribe, guys. Quit rambling here. So, yeah, like and subscribe. When I get the motor cleaned up, I'll get going on that. So I'll go step by step on that because I'm done with that hood. That's gonna be summer. But all right, see ya.